Hello and welcome to this episode of my album story. And this time I'm going to talk to you about a song that I can't quite believe I'm finally recording. And when I say finally, I've said that about a few songs, but this song and me go way back. Way back. The song is Remember Me by Phil Coulter, and I guess I would say made famous by the Celtic Tenors. As far as I'm aware, they were the first people to sing it. I know Celtic Thunder have done it since then as well. I don't think it's the most covered song, which is shocking to me because it is just stunning. And like a lot of other songs that I've been taking on in my life in the last couple of years, it's quite an intimidating song. I'm not gonna lie, quite intimidating. I first fell in love with this song back when I was 15, 16, and I went to the INEC in Clarny with my teacher, the late Anya McGowan, to see the Celtic Tenors in action. And I've always said it's the night that I fell in love with classical crossover. It was a night that changed my life, I guess you could say. Not to be dramatic about it, not that I'd ever be dramatic, but it did. It did change things. I was studying classical singing at the time. I didn't have a clue about classical music. I just liked singing, and I'd started vocal training. And I went along and saw these three men on stage singing everything from opera to music theatre to Irish songs to contemporary, and having an absolute ball on stage. And I remember sitting there thinking, that's what I want to do. That's it. And one of my favourite songs that they sang was Remember Me, Recuerdame by Phil Coulter. And after the concert, I met the Celtic Tenors and I struck up a very unique friendship with James Nelson. Anyone who follows my journey will know that James has played a huge part in my singing career, and of course bought the album and played it on loop. And the song Remember Me, Recuerdame always stood out. I would play it over and over. I thought it was just the most beautiful song. Really, it's right up there. It's still one of my favourite songs. Even from the very introduction, that bum 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 ba da da da. Oh, it's got it all. It's got the beautiful lyrics, it's got the beautiful melody, it's got the lovely bridge in the middle of it, or middle eight, whatever you want to call it, and then it's got the key change, and it's got the heart, and it's got the sadness, and it's got everything. And I had this unique relationship with James, who ended up being my teacher and my friend, and still is to this day. And this song, I guess, kind of reminds me of that journey, but this most recent year. And again, it's a song I didn't sing online. Again, I didn't have a backing track for it, but this song has come from me wanting to record a song to remember those that we've lost, especially this past year, or just past year and a half, nearly 2 years, wherever we're at now. And not only people that we've lost to COVID, people we've lost. Well, a lot of people have gone from this world and were not celebrated in the way that they should have been and that they would have been in other circumstances. I know in Ireland we celebrate people's lives in a big way. We do funerals really well because we hold each other and we embrace each other and we smile and we cry and we laugh and we feel everything. And this past year, I mean, even talking about it now makes me emotional. I sang at 3 funerals and they were the strangest thing. Again, I always feel that singing at funerals is one of the things that I'm meant to do, and that sounds very strange, but you're there to give comfort. I mean, I've had people say to me in the past that they all they can remember from the funeral is the music, and that's not like, oh, Grace, blowing your own trumpet. That's just saying how powerful music is. It's so powerful. And during a time when everything changed, music sustained, and at those funerals, those people had to sit apart from their families. 2 of the funerals, I knew the people really, really well. In one situation, they were family members of mine. Another situation was a dear friend that had lost someone close to them, and I couldn't go near them. I couldn't show them. I had to walk past them and nod and say, I'm sorry for your loss. And I saw these people, and people have lost their lives to this awful disease, and people have lost their lives for other reasons, and they haven't been celebrated all over the world. This is happening everywhere. And I think it's just so sad. And I think we're going to feel the brunt of that for a while. And I don't want to be heavy in this video or anything, but it is. And I wanted to find a song and record a song to remember those people. To remember the people that left this world and, left a very different world behind. and maybe didn't see their loved ones, maybe they died alone, or maybe they're loved, and the people that are left behind, I want to really remember with this song too. The song isn't originally about that, but this is my take on it. It's about, in some ways it's like, because with the lyrics of the song, it's the person that's gone is saying remember me, and in some ways it's the people that are left behind asking them to remember them, because they're gone and maybe they didn't get to say goodbye, or maybe they did, and there was nothing normal about this past year, and losing people. And losing people is one of the hardest things we'll ever do in life, and it's the time when we need to be held, to hold each other, to be close, and we haven't been able to do that. And I just wanted to have a song, and a song that means the world to me anyway. It really does. As I make this video, in the last number of days, unfortunately my family has lost one of our own, my dear cousin Michael Crowley, who is close in age to me, fought a hard fight, and lost his battle a few days ago. And it's a song that I will think of him, and I will remember him and all that have gone, and all who have ever left us. This does not have to be about the last year. For me, I'm dedicating this song to the memory of those we've lost in the last year. But this song is whatever it means to you. I hope it means something, because it's such a beautiful song, and to remember somebody, I think, isn't it so special to leave a mark on somebody's life or people's lives where they will always remember you, or somebody's left their mark on your life and you will always remember them. To remember somebody is a very, 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 very special thing. To hold somebody in your heart and remember them in here. That's what I feel when I sing this. It's you're remembering, not here, but here. It's that kind of remembrance. And it's a song that, as I said, I've loved for so long, and now it's even got a more special meaning for me. I hope it will bring something to your life, be it comfort or, I don't know, like an old friend, I guess. I do hope you'll enjoy it. It's a very, very important part of my new album that's coming out later this year in 2021.